What is up, everybody, and welcome to today's video. As you can see, we are in the truck. We are about to start a drive, but I gotta tell you what happened. I'm sitting on my couch just a little bit ago. Looks something like this. And I get a text. The text looks something like this. Naturally, you gotta react. It's not every day you get a text that says Rivers and Reefs, one of your local fish stores, has real life fire breathing dragons. That's right, fire breathing. But anyway, so we're headed to Rivers and Reefs. Rivers and Reefs is a store that you might remember from this video where I showed you this really awesome, massive 2.5 foot lungfish that they have. We're not going in to get the lungfish, but we are going to get something very, very special. Something very rare, something very unique. You don't see it all that often. But while I drive, I want to show you this clip from that video. Today we are going to go on a mission, a quest if you will, to look for a very specific fish. I heard of a local fish store that has it. It gets big, it has a temper. So let's go track it down. Did you notice in that clip there was a little editing that I had to do? A little piece that I had to cut out, something that I said that I didn't need you guys to hear? Let me show you again. It gets big, it has a temper, so let's go. Well, that clip that I had to cut out there, I was talking about this specific fish that I was going to look for. Well, Rivers and Reefs didn't have that fish at the time, but I specifically said that I was looking for a fish that had a beak. And that's what I cut out, was the beak part, because I got a clown knife in that video, and a clown knife doesn't have a beak, but you get it. Now, if you know your fish and you've been paying attention, you might have a decent idea of the fish that we're actually going after today. I mentioned it's a fire-breathing dragon. I did my little fire-breathing impression for you, and I mentioned it has a beak. Well, there's one type of fish that everybody knows that has a beak. It's also a dragon, and Rivers and Reefs has it. Let's go see if we can find it. So we're actually back inside, wandering around, and they do have some new stuff, even since I was here just a few days ago, so that's pretty cool. I want to show you this little guy here. Start off. This feisty little dude. Let's take a closer look at him. So come at me. I didn't even see this guy last time. Little clown knife in this tank with some really, really pretty discus. Some electric fluocaras, clown knife again. Look at this tiny little, like, dwarf crayfish. Look at that thing. He's fired up too. Those things are cool. I have a lot of fish that would unfortunately make a snack out of those things, but just for size reference. So I showed you the thumbnail from that last video. If you saw the last video, then you know the guy that I'm about to show you down here. So this is obviously that absolutely massive African lungfish. I mean, he is 2 feet easy. I mean, that's a massive, there's a couple massive Oscars in there. There's that massive clown knife. Big old pleco in there. I mean, this is a 6 foot tank. He's not quite half, but just a super, super cool, very unique fish. Some really, really pretty blue angels. Alright, so a lot of cool fish, but I need to actually show you what we came in to get. There's a couple of them in here, hiding in this tank. Can you see them?
Yeah. I got a text from one of my friends who she got one of those South American puffers. She goes, "You have to go get one."
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, "I've never even really seen them."
Mm-hmm.
But
they're a little picky with food.
Are they?
Like I've been.
I just bought a super awesome, very rare dragon puffer fish. You could see a little glimpse of the guy that I got in that tank there, but he's a little skittish. It's a little cold today here, so I want to go ahead and get him home. Not going to take him out in the bag. We'll get him slowly acclimated. He's going to have a whole big tank to himself. I'm really excited to show you guys that setup, but let's drive home. All right, everybody, so welcome back to the fish room. As you can see, we are on the floor. We are in front of a, you need a better look. But it's empty. It needed a fish. I got that text. It breathes fire. And it is a very, very good looking fish, and I am super excited to show it to you. Let me see here. Still trying to focus on me. No camera. There you go. So with puffers, I'm always extra careful with not stressing them out, and with this guy I really don't want to stress him out any more than we need to, so I'm gonna do his acclimation a little bit different. I'm still gonna float him, but the way I put him in the tank is a little different, and I'm gonna show you that. So let's go ahead and drop him in. That is a super awesome looking fish as he's just bouncing around, but let me give you a closer look while we let him acclimate. Okay, so with puffers, my biggest fear is causing them to puff up or inflate. You might think it's cool to stress out a puffer and get it to blow up, but it's super unhealthy, and it, fact of the matter, can kill your fish. In order to minimize the stress from this guy, I don't want to dump him into a net and then swing him into the tank like I would normally do. Let me just show you how I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get him eating something. They are kind of picky eaters. Let's see what I have laying around that we can feed this guy.
Look at this cool fish. Alright, let's see if we can get him to eat. Alright, so that was a little bit of shrimp. I'm going to drop a clam on the half shell down too. Hopefully I don't spook him. So these guys are ambush predators. I was also told by the guy that I bought him from that he is a pretty picky eater, and the main thing he got him to eat was blackworms. I don't have any blackworms with me right now. I will be picking some of those up, as well as trying some live food as well, but I'll just leave these in here for a little bit. Please think about it. But hey, he's been in this tank for like half an hour, so for him to already be taken on a little clam on the half shell action when I was specifically told he wasn't going to eat it,
that is okay with me. So Lindsay is the one who told me that this fish was at this Rivers and Reef, so I really appreciate her. She wants me to name him Eugene. So right now, Eugene is the front runner. If you like Eugene, let me know down in the comments or suggest something else, and we are gonna pick a really cool name for this dragon puffer. I'm really excited about this fish. I hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I will see you soon.
Bye, fish. See you later. See you soon.